And look who we've come up on. There's Nick. He's just a little bit ahead of us. He probably doesn't realize it's us. We're gonna try to pass him up here. Hi, honey. This is our current road. It has some big old ruts. Awesome. And that's going to hold back the concrete to form it in there?
Hopefully.
All right.
That's the plan.
So what's the problem?
I thought that there was a T coming in across the road, and it should have been like right here, according to that. According to where that culvert is, normally you're 90 degrees to everything, not 45. It's like they came over here. I don't know what's.
So the T isn't there?
No, there's a straight pipe all the way to there. It should have been right here.
So the state road has told us that we have to replace this 16-inch pipe with an 18-inch pipe. And right now he is having to cut it off.
So I got a hole cut in the pipe, but due to the groundwater that you can see in the ditch there, I wasn't able to get the bottom of the pipe cut off. So the idea was that we would use the excavator to try to work hard in the pipe, basically just lift it up and down to get the bottom, say, third of it to snap. But we had an issue with it. We ended up finding that there was in fact a T welded into the length of the pipe that went across the road right about where I'm standing there. And that was a major problem. That was supposed to be an easy job where we come in, uncover that pipe, cut it off, and throw the new pipe in. But with finding that T there, that gave us I don't know, 3 or 4 days added to the schedule. So we decided to stop working on the culvert since dealing with the T wasn't included on the original driveway permit, and I figured it best if we called the state road and get some direction on that. So we decided the best thing to do would just go ahead and start stripping the sod.
Alright, let's see what it looks like down through here. It's getting there. Oh my. So the rock is not going to be able to come today, which is okay. Those things happen and you just have to go with it, huh? That must be the pipe that they were talking about. That was draining. We're going to have a ditch next to the road. Oh yeah, that's a shame. Hate that. Yeah, look at all the, we're shearing all the apple tree roots. That makes me sad. Daggone it. I used to climb up in these apple trees when I was little and sit and watch my daddy work. And right up there, that is actually the cellar that I used to play on and have little tea parties, and I also used to jump my go-kart over it. But one day I was up there playing and Dad was down here mowing the grass with my brother Daniel, and all of a sudden he stopped and he started flapping his arms like crazy, and I'm like, what in the world is he doing? So I'm like, what? And he kept doing it, and I'm like, what in the world? So he started pointing behind me, and so I turned around and looked, and there was the neighbor's big huge rooster coming at me. Scared the bejeebies out of me. I was really little at the time, and so I took off running as fast as I could because I was scared to death it was going to flog me, and it didn't catch me, thank goodness. I ran straight down to Daddy and he protected me. So, but that was fun. Now looking back, it's funny. At the time I was scared to death, and now I want chickens really bad. Not necessarily a rooster, but chickens.
So we got some direction from the state road, and it was time to get the torch back out.
Have you ever had to weld on your stomach before? You're doing good.
Not welding.
Well, cutting, sorry.
I haven't had to do that either.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that heavy then. You okay?
Yep. So far.
at this point in backfilling, we realized that there was a lot of dirt and sod and some big pieces of cement that were there from an existing slab when we first started the project, and we had to try to filter them out. It was definitely not the most fun job to have in the middle of summer and some of the hottest time of the year. I think it was, I don't know, it was about 90, 95 degrees, somewhere in that range. It definitely got the sweat out of us. And here I found there was a really large piece of cement that was in the bottom of the pile, so I was just uncovering it so we could get the sledgehammer out and smash it up into some smaller pieces. Yeah, the slab turned out to be about 4 or 5 feet square, and just don't want to put anything that big in the pipe. I like to have some smaller stuff to, bust it up so we can have some smaller stuff to go around to help fill in the voids a little bit tighter than a large piece can do.
The last time I ever swung something like this was at the fair. At that game. Where you try to see how far you can get it up. I never did good.
Man. That's a big piece, babe.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit it. Ready?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
Scratching it.
Yeah, you dinged it, babe. Win a prize?
One more. Hi.
That's a man hammer right there, honey.
I'll get it growing.
Glad this rock's here to make it look like I have something to do while I get my breath.
You're funny.
That friggin' hammer's heavy, man. I'm old and fat.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, come on now. Yeah.
You're gonna hurt
That's
yourself.
got her.
It did. It broke.
Broke like 15 times.
Good.
Every time I hit it, it broke.
That's awesome.
He pythons.
You're so strong.
He push that rocks in the holder.
So with that, we had everything we had available to put back in the ditch, and it was all good to go. The only thing we had left to do was smooth out some of the sod that came out of the initial excavation. So I'm just taking some time here to break it down, or I guess push the pile over. Obviously, I don't have that big of a tractor, and Keturah helps me spin the blade here, and we go ahead and get it all spread out and tracked in as best we can with what we have. So we're about there with the tracking in, just a few more passes, and we should be ready to spread some stone. So a couple days after we did all did the initial work, I had some number 4 limestone brought in, and it was about 10 tons that you see there, and we had it dumped. Came over as soon as we could to get it smoothed out and tracked in again, and finish the job up. Alright guys, so we're coming close to wrapping this one up. Unfortunately, we didn't get the whole the stone spreading on video, but Keturah was able to get a few pictures here at the end of the day, and I figured I'd go ahead and throw those on to close out the video. Here shortly you'll see the finished product of the limestone job, or the culvert job I should say, as it is now. Here in a couple days, or maybe a week or so, hopefully I'll be able to get the next video of the full road install. If you like this one, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and here in maybe a few days to a week, we'll see you again. Thanks a lot.